Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 16 of my Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough. So last time, we jumped into a big story mission by starting the Phantom Liberty campaign. And dang, what a start it was. And now, we are back in it, and it was long enough that we couldn't finish the big mission that we were on, the intro, in one episode. So we are back in it. So currently we are with the President, Rosalind Myers, who is kind of a tool, but you know, you have to really talk to her a lot to get to know her, to learn that she's a tool. And so, you know, we need to, we're with her right now, escorting her to relative safety. And now we're exploring this museum. And you could see the little image thing of a songbird down there. Just sort of hanging out. I'm just curious. Alright, maybe we'll just... Oh, hey. Grr.
No need to delay. So quiet I can hear my crown creak.
Quiet's a good sign.
You think so? I generally prefer lively places.
I want to explore this, but I don't want to, like, trigger going too far forward, you know? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's walk the floor, check out all the things, hear what she has to say. When she's standing at that door, we'll run back in, and we'll grab everything, okay? Because that way, we won't risk missing anything.
Feel free to ask her about those exhibits. Really wonder what she'll say.
What about the giant man, question mark? Oh no, like jackal, dog looking thing? Anyway, don't worry about all that.
It was an urban renewal effort, designed to curb Arasaka's growing influence. Militech backed most of the projects.
So Militech sank money into Dogtown too.
That's not what it was called then, but yes.
On paper, urban renewal. Under that cover, military infrastructure development. But abandon all hope of hearing a word of truth.
True. She's a politician. Can't trust a word she says.
A bright future, with the right financing. But wars scare off investors.
Wars don't happen out of the blue. This, no exception.
Millions, V.
Orders were issued. There's the Rosalind Myers I know. Never a shadow of accountability.
True. Sorry, I didn't dash. And you can tell.
A gilded monument to a certain someone's bloated ego.
Takes one to know one.
Interesting. Okay, there we go. Now she's at the door. We clicked on the things. Now we can run over here. There. I just didn't want to risk her, like, walking past them and us not getting to see it or whatever. It's a crap shotgun. Just a good mod. Never a bad thing. Sick. Okay, can't do anything with that. Okay. Actually, we may as well... Eep. Now, honestly, she probably wouldn't have even moved. Like, we probably just could have done this, but I worry about missing things, you know? And so, you know, the odds of us missing it if I did it that way are basically zero, right? So, you know. So, it was, you know, I decided it was worth, you know, doing it so there was, to reduce our chances of missing anything. It probably wouldn't have mattered, but it was worth being careful anyway. Alright, there we go. Perfect. We got all the secret loot on the side. Perfect. Each. But yeah, we also discovered, I think it was last episode, we discovered that we need more, of course, tier 5 components, and we also need a whole bunch of tier 4s, actually. So we need to be breaking down anything that's 4s or 5s. because I have a slew of things that need to. I have a lot of things that need to hit 5. But I have a lot of things that need to hit 5, and really I have a lot of slots for my my implants as well. So cyberware, and so we could add more if I saw something that really grabbed me, but it just depends.
No way around this?
Songbird, got a stitch. Can you jimmy the door?
On it. Ugh, the lock jammed. Gotta brute force it, B.
I got it.
Time to roll up your sleeves.
No need. 3, 2, 1. All right.
You think this would be the time to tell her that I have a maxed out 20 on my body? Yeah. Wait. If I was gonna level up, there we go. Yeah, do you think this is the time to tell her that I have a level 20 body? And that I was just like pretending for her sake, I guess?
Head for the elevator.
No one tell her.
Just across the room.
But first.
One of Hansen's warehouses, it seems.
Silencer. That
Gotta
doesn't
find
do
an
me any
elevator.
good.
Other side of the room.
Uh-oh. Oh. That is ammunition, my friend. Okay, 872. Let's pick up this handgun. Sorry. Oh, submachine gun does fire handgun ammo, because I just went up to 1,000. And of course we're full on the rest of this, so there's no reason to loot it dry, because we're about to need it. And after once you're maxed out, you can't just like keep raising something artificially.
Let's move, please.
You know what, Myers? How about you wait your freaking turn? I know you're a politician, so you're used to having everything the nanosecond you want it, but what you gotta learn, like most politicians, is that the world actually doesn't revolve around you.
There's no time to stop and think.
I'm stopping and thinking all I want, and you're gonna freaking accept it. I am looting this room first, woman. Except the ammunition, because, trust me, we're gonna need it. Yes, look at all this ammo, dude. If that doesn't set off red flags, then
There's no time to stop and think.
I don't know what to do for you.
Let's move, please.
Woman, you are gonna have to chill out. Alright, okay, so I know I need tier 4s. So tier 4s can be broken down. I am already using a tier 5 shotgun, so no shot tier 4s are gonna be better. So we can just break down 4s and 5s. Although I should have checked that, because those are other tier 5. Although I'm using a special one, yeah. So they're actually worse. 3s we can sell if possible. No, that's a 4. We can break that down. That's an iconic. Okay, that's a 5. 1. There's a 4. I just got to be careful about my my inventory, because for a bit there we were getting a little full. These are all 2s and things. A club. I really like the hammer though. It takes a lot of stamina, but crap, it does so much damage. It does so much damage. There's a mod that makes it non-lethal though. Some part of me is tempted to hold on to it in my inventory because there's so many cyber psychos, and we haven't done anything about them because I don't want to. Because I don't necessarily want to do it, and then have what's-her-face get all pissed at me for killing cyber psychos, and to take them, taking them alive is a whole thing, and it's often difficult. Okay, so we could sell those. I'm tempted to hold on to this, like, in my inventory, because it's, I don't know, fancy. Alright, well, that helped with that situation. And then, of course, we have so many of, clothing items. I don't need to go through all those. Alright, I feel like I saw the best of it. So here we go.
Okay, here goes.
V, do you hear that?
Yep, I sure do.
Shit. Bastards caught up to us again.
Bird.
Hey, bad news this time. Hansen's dogs caught your scent. Assault incoming. You probably got spotted outside. Either way, get ready.
What now?
Got a surprise for our guests. Making the final adjustments now.
I feel like this glass is not bulletproof.
Be busy for a second. Need that.
Myers, we gotta engage him. Song's on the case.
Really pull that off! Keep up!
Close contact!
Starting to heat up in here, Songbird.
Working on it. Hold on tight.
Snipers tag you!
Almost there. Still melting ice for override.
Hang on. Oh, I don't know if I'll mute that or not, but there was a sneeze coming. Woo, I could feel it. It was building up, and I was like, no, I'm in the middle of a gunfight. I can't sneeze. Huh, so this glass obviously didn't stop that. Alright, time to find some real cover, like concrete. Myers, get out of the way, you idiot.
I need to reload!
70%. 90.
The heck did you get behind me? Oh, the humanity. Oh! Yikes.
And we're clear. I detect no more.
What? Oh God, what?
Yeah, we are not clear.
Songbird, what's with you?
What the hell is going on, V?
Dunno, Song's having a fit or something!
Uh-oh. Boy, I'll say.
Oh shit!
Son of a bitch went haywire!
For fuck sakes, Omi! Slap a muzzle on the thing! This way! Quick! Through here! Faster!
Oh! Yeah, I don't think it cares about our little rolly door.
Run!
I'm trying. I got knocked senseless by him going through the door. I cannot run faster than this.
Up here! Escalator, go!
Run! Whoa!
Through here, V!
I'm running, woman. Yeah, I'm actually allowed to run now. There we go.
There! Elevator!
See you there.
You can move, damn it! There, got it! Elevator on the way! Stay low till it gets here!
Oh.
Fucking damn it!
Haha. Totally fine.
Elevator!
Myers, get in!
Ow. Uh-oh. Hey, hi.
Wanna play rough, gonna get rough.
Ow. Ow. I'm sure I'm fine.
What now?
No, I missed!
Not good.
Ow.
Oh, shit!
Ow. Yeah, don't worry. It's still not over. I know what you're thinking. Like, oh, wow, that was insane. Like, yeah, it was, but that's not over, because now we have to fight that thing. Which is why I was looting ammunition at the end there.
You're not dying on me.
In that last big room. Ow. Ow. I'm fine. Stop hitting me.
No. Guess not.
Right. Good.
We take it out?
The fall did.
No.
About time we caught a break.
No, we didn't.
Can't stay here.
Are you mobile?
It's not dead.
Motherfucker! Will you just die? The fall wrecked it! Let's go!
It's action blocked. I didn't even do anything.
And the hell! Drop the bastard! Hit the exposed bit! It's our only chance! Don't get fried! Armor's finished at the joint!
Ow! I just...
Come on, you son of a bitch! Face me!
Hey, watch out!
I can't find any weak points. There's one.
Yeah, that's right! We got it!
Don't celebrate too early, huh?
Shit! Not dead yet! Look alive! Tech drones! Don't let him gussy up the fat one!
You die already? Want more?
Don't get fried! Ground those fucking drones! I'm gonna strangle you, Sophie! You're done! Jump on top and finish it, V! The sucker's gonna blow! Kill it now!
I was like, where? Where?
V, catch! Give it a taste!
Rusting piss, shitbot!
Nicely done.
Whew.
Good fucking riddance.
That went way better than the first time I fought it. Let me tell you, for free. Way better than the first time I fought it. Alright, it says take the Chimera's core. Where do you think that is?
Safeguarding the nation. My ass.
Close call, Matt.
Alright, hang on.
Teamwork.
And luck. A pile of luck, me.
Room is full of stuff.
Grab what you can, and let's head out.
There has
What's
to be an
this?
exit here, somewhere.
Good components. Give me all the components. Alright, we gotta sweep the bottom floor. But yeah, that went way better than the first time I fought it, let me tell you. Because this time, I knew what I was doing. Like, I knew basically what to be shooting at. I knew what I was attempting to get done. Like, I knew what the, you know... Like, I knew how to dodge the attacks. Because, let me tell you, the first time, it didn't occur to me to, like, double jump over the laser or the machine guns when he's sweeping the room. Because I'm smart that way. And it didn't occur to me to jump it. So I just got hit every time. Because that laser goes right through the walls and everything else. So there's no cover from that. And so when the laser sweeps, like, you either jump it or get hit. Unless you're, I guess, on the bottom floor. I guess that's your other option, is you could just dive to the bottom floor. But that also didn't occur to me, so I just sort of ate it every time he did it. And so I was doing that, and then I never felt like I could figure out where I was supposed to be shooting him. And so, I mean, I felt like I would just spray into him, but I felt like most of the time I was getting zeros, and I'm like, okay, not there. And this time I had a better idea. Like, no, you don't shoot, just shoot him in the, don't shoot him in the armor. Just like, you know, just like shoot him anywhere else. You know, so I don't know, I was just much, much better this time, obviously. There's no reason to loot all this ammunition, because, like, you know, like, I think I'm full. Like, okay, so any handgun I can get, actually. So anything handgun is good, but I mean, we could just keep looting until I saw nothing but fulls on my ammo. And there's plenty of ammo to choose from, so they're gonna give me more handgun eventually. See, there's some. But yeah, I spent like darn near 1,000 rounds back there, but honestly, my handgun probably just got full right there. Because, yeah, I just picked up a lot of rounds right there. There you go. Okay, is there a way to, like... I'm assuming if I go to, what, backpack? And then I go to... Is there, like, an ammunition section? Grenades, all item... No. That's not it. Yeah, there's different components, which is cute, but... I was kind of curious about, like, ammunition. Is there a spot for ammunition? Because, like, these are weapons, but... Consumables. This is definitely not a consumable. Attachments and mods. I don't think that's it. It's not under junk, because junk is something you sell. I guess we, what, go in here, and then we see if I can find stacks of ammunition? It does not say. Because, yeah, I don't suppose there's any other spot for, you know, your crafting. I guess not. Because you had journal, shards, tarot, gallery. Because I don't know, like, I mean, because I don't want to necessarily have to feel like I have to loot all this stuff, and I know that the stuff I really use is full. So running around grabbing anything else is useful, but I don't think I need any ammunition. So if I see anything else, that's something, but anyway, so that fight went way better than it did the first time for me. And way faster. I feel like I was in that fight for an eternity last time. So it was just a very different kind of experience.
Good stuff. I just hope this won't be a dead end.
Songbird said to keep to the tunnels all the way to Elizabeth Crest Street.
Any chatter from her?
Zero. Dead quiet.
Still. Not good.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Yeah, so obviously something went wrong with Songbird. She just, like, phased out there. After she went berserk and that, you know, robot she was controlling tried to kill us. So that wasn't good. 2, 1, 2. Okay. So nothing new there. And I think these are all old. 3s, 1. And of course the 5 that I'm contemplating trying to hold on to. If I ever want to actually hit a cyber psycho and not be yelled at.
Come on! Fuck.
Got a hatch here. Could we jump, maybe?
Sure. Yeah, we were never getting that open. That is shut, my friend. That is very much closed. Just, okay. I didn't think there was anything back there. I just wanted to see if there was.
Hold up, V. Let's pause. Think for a sec.
What's eating you?
I don't like this. Can you try calling So Me again?
Okay, gonna give it a shot. I need a songbird. Starting to worry us, girl.
Songbird?
Song, are you there?
No answer, huh? Guess you got me and only me.
Johnny!
Great to see you again, Johnny.
Curb the enthusiasm, kid. Never know. Could need me.
So? Did you reach her?
I was being genuine.
No response.
Shit.
Hey,
What
I
happened
meant
back
it.
there. With So Me.
All I know is she lost control of the spider mech all of a sudden. Maybe of herself, too.
Huh. Putting it mildly.
Yeah.
She was simultaneously wrestling down the Chimera, monitoring the situation, and staying in touch with you. Still, it is strange.
You know, no net run comes without a burn risk.
No. Impossible.
Why?
Somi's had occasional off moments lately. Temporary slumps. But I'm sure she's headed where we're headed. Same destination she gave us. It's the reasonable thing to do.
Right. Reasonable. Girl's gonna have a hell of a hangover. If she wakes up.
How you figure that?
'Cause I wound up at the same rave she went to. Felt like I was underwater. Leagues down. Tried to surface, but this suffocating, sucking sound pulled me back in. Then when she lost control of the Chimera, the water turned into fucking boiling tar.
Seems like the sitch spiraled out of control.
Amen to that. Though actually could have been a straight overload. Seen runners caught in those. Shit's ugly.
So, can we move on?
No. I'm talking to my best friend. No, we can't. I'll take that.
We're heading southwest now. Feels like we're circling back.
Uh-huh. Song mentioned an abandoned building. Place to lie low. No heat sig, so should be relatively safe.
I pray you're right, Somi.
Hey, here's hoping. Obviously, I saw that from a mile away. Sick.
Could use a little help.
Of course. A damn fork? Well, we didn't account for this. Which way now? Thoughts?
This way.
Let's try this way.
Looks promising.
Cameras? Here?
Hansen's a military man. He loves control. Great.
Too late.
Hot as Satan's balls in here. Should plug that.
Look for a valve.
Or
There we go.
uh-oh. I'm getting warbly.
Looks like a control room.
Indeed, it does. Tier 1. Oh boy, a tier 1 knife. Half zip. It's interesting. That's a vest. VR goggles. Oh. So 1C to 1C. And 1C, let's go third one. 1C, 55, BD. Okay. 1C, 1C, 55, BD. Yay.
Chris Street. Bullheaded Betty. That's what we called her. Re-elected 9 times. You believe it? She must have had her ass welded to that seat. Funny how she has her own street in Night City of all places.
That jealousy I'm detecting?
Please. Jealous of what?
I don't know. Jealous of that staying power? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I'm fine. Just getting a little warbly. Ooh. Any components I can get are very important. For obvious reasons. Sick. Oh, there it is. Let's say. I knew it was coming.
Are you?
1 sec. It'll pass.
I'm fine.
See? Better already.
What's the matter? Are you hurt?
Well,
Yeah, could say that. Old wound.
One that literally has you on the floor.
it's fine. You get used to it.
Honest truth is, I'm dying. 'Cause of the relic. Never mind the tech details. Songbird claims she can help.
Ah, a relic. Interesting. Somi's choice was less random than I thought. It should have been obvious. So that's your deal. I had a feeling you weren't in this for the money.
Uh-huh. Got this feeling why.
Well, you didn't hightail it out in a way when the shit got neck deep.
True.
I appreciate the candor. Seems it's all for one and one for all, if we're to survive.
Well, I went light on the details on purpose just so I could tell you less, so... I wouldn't say that necessarily. Because I know what happens and I know what ending we're going for, and I don't trust you, so... For a second I thought you weren't wearing shoes. I'm like, have you did this thing barefoot? But, no. She is wearing shoes. Anyway, but yeah, you know... You ain't no friend of mine, let's put it that way, okay? I mean, for now, for all I know, we're just allies in the cause of staying alive, but, you know. We're not long-term bros or anything.
Expecting more trouble?
Always.
Tonight, I expect nothing but. It's best to be prepared for any contingency.
Fair.
Okay, this is us, 8.
Great place for an ambush. Hopefully no one else thinks so.
But first. Alright, I guess I'll be back for that. Oh, there we go. I was like, wow, that took a long time to pop. Okay. So, King of Pentacles. Okay. The King of Pentacles is imperious. They represent enterprise, pragmatism, and also attachment. From such a person, one can expect coldness or attachment to material possessions. They are likely to turn your world upside down sooner or later.
1, 2.
Interesting.
Pitch fucking black. Where are you, Domi?
Guess we got here first.
Seems so. I'll have to sit tight. Though I assume we'd rather not sit in the dark.
Speak for yourself. Oh, that was a tier 5 knife.
We'll also get the radio up and running.
What? Can't miss our daily dose of fear-mongering?
We need to know the situation on the ground.
Yeah, I gotta...
Change out of this
You gotta get
mess.
that propaganda as soon as possible. Just like the real news. Nothing but lies and fear-mongering and propaganda.
Have a look
so.
around. Join you in the-
They're like, could you stop? I don't want to talk to you. Active infestation. May contain harmful pathogens. Risk of infection high. It's like, yeah, it's not good. Pile of clothes. I don't need to talk to her. Oh, it's a smart frame. Gotcha. Okay, obviously that's electronic.
Check this, Lee. Attempted postmodern art.
Ho ho. Old parts.
More like a home-cooked generator. Maybe we kickstart it, literally?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. Thing needs a little go-go juice to wake up.
Sure, but seeing as we got a lull in the lead pouring down on us. Listen, got a bad vibe about this. You?
That makes two of us. Gig's got too many twists and turns.
Songbird, S-tier netrunner, promises a panaceum, a cure-all, then gets wiped off the map. Myers, shady politico. Got a dagger thrown at her back all the way from Washington. Who by and why? Fuck if we know. Oh, plus Kurt Hansen and this fucking SAM launcher. Just preem. Got this hot itchy feeling in my groin. Like someone's not fessed up to something.
One thing's sure. Plot runs Mariana trench deep. We'll cobble together the full picture, piece by piece if needed.
More like rest in pieces. Us both.
Interesting.
Anyway, let's get this power sitch sorted.
True. Very true. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting point, actually, at this point in the story, more or less, because Johnny and you kind of start to develop this like suspicion that there's a lot going on, more than you're privy to, which makes total sense. Because obviously I don't know. I mean, you both agree on that. I mean, I did even the first time through that I was like, you know, it feels like that there's a lot more going on. It feels like there is a lot more going on than I'm being told. Actually, hang on. Sorry to interrupt my own thought. Quick pause. Okay, we're back. Anyway, and so even my first time through, I was like, it seems like there's a lot going on. Like Songbird is just MIA, so there's something more going on with her than we've been told. I didn't trust Myers immediately because she's a politician, and especially in this like cyberpunk world, everybody's is super corrupt. Like, you know what I mean? Like finding someone genuine is very rare. And most everybody's corrupt. And if they're powerful, they're probably powerful for a reason. Like they were able to maintain power because they're corrupt. And so right away I didn't trust her. And of course now that I know more of the story and I know more of her character, I definitely don't trust her. And so, I don't know, it's just, like, there's obviously a lot going on. So then you and Johnny start to have, and I think it happens several times throughout the DLC, where you guys will have your own talks and your own theories about what's going on, because there's several more characters that are going to show up, and the other characters that show up are going to have opinions and agendas, and it's going to make like a four-way split on people and their agendas and who you can trust and everything else. And so it very much has this vibe that you have to very much choose wisely who you're going to trust, and it's hard to choose because there's so many people and so many agendas, and some of them you're sympathetic with and other ones you really don't trust, and it's all cloak and dagger and very interesting. So I can see you hiding back here, boy. Hoodie. Oh, that one might be interesting. I'm like just spamming my thing because obviously it's dark, so I was just making sure there's nothing else going on. Okay. Find a working battery. That's what we're here for. Alright, no. Isn't it this? That.
Should do the trick by my eye.
There we go. I thought it was something to do with this. I remember thinking this mattered, and I couldn't remember why. And so that's the reason I looked at it so hard when we first showed up, because I'm like, I think like this seems important, but I couldn't remember exactly why.
In you go.
Fire it up.
Let's hit it.
Fingers crossed. Here goes. Into maze balls.
Yay! We have power.
Look what I found. What do you say? There's more in the fridge. Feel free. You earned it.
I mean, you don't. I mean, I'll rhetorically, I guess you got my vote.
Just earned yourself a vote, Madam President.
Are you even registered?
Probably not.
Housewarming gift from Songbird, maybe?
Wouldn't it be wonderful?
And circling back to Night City, speculative chatter continues tonight around the downed passenger craft. NUS representatives claim President Rosalind Myers was aboard when catastrophe struck.
Gasp.
City officials have yet to release any statement. However, one all too familiar figure did decide to speak out. Kurt Hansen, the self-proclaimed leader of Dogtown, called a press conference earlier today to offer his take on the situation.
I'm being framed, isn't it obvious? The NUSA's been out for my blood for years. Now, I'm not without flaws. But another thing I'm not is suicidal. An attempt on the life of the head of the NUSA? What transpired in Dogtown is no trivial matter. I urge you all to consider the true motives behind this spectacle. The NUSA will take any excuse it can get to send forces into Dogtown. And will they stop there? No. You, good people of Night City, are next in the fucking line.
Shit.
Mark my
Fuck
words.
this. Troglodyte's clever. Maybe too clever for his own good.
Not half dumb. Jumping on the media train, hollering war's coming, and it's all the NUSA's fault.
Well, you sure know how to cheer people up.
Oh well.
Some mysterious party's out to trigger war. An attempt on my life's a damn good casus belli.
All the more reason for us to stay put. Got plenty of mysteries to solve. Songbird, Washington, Hansen.
To name a few. Agreed. Hear that?
Yup.
Footsteps.
Songbird.
I doubt it.
Maybe. Can't be sure, though.
It's our lucky day, Chumba. A penthouse with a view of the city.
And lights that work. No, this doesn't feel right.
None ever does with you, does it? Fucking killjoy. You want an angle on Hansen's airdrops? You got it.
V, we need to eliminate them.
Come on, man. Let's have a look around. I'll be damned.
Fuck this.
No time to lose.
Hold your position!
Dead. I mean, hey, it's a harsh
They
place. I don't
made
care.
a choice, whoever they were.
Sure.
It's two fewer problems down the line. Tough, but necessary.
Yes. Yes, you're right. The bodies. We really should do something. I saw a chute in the hallway.
I mean, I don't care. It's Night City. It's a harsh place. That's not news. And I really don't feel like V would be very upset about that. Or at least not the way I've been playing her. She's like, I don't know, whatever. A couple of less people to rob us blind or whatever. Like, you know, it's a harsh place. I don't know.
Another problem solved. Don't know about you, but I've about had it with today. Tomorrow will come quickly. I need to rest.
Here. What if more like them show up?
That chute's not going anywhere.
You serious?
Come on.
Alright.
I think I've had my fill of surprises for one day. Still nothing from So Me.
Radio silence.
She's never gone dark this long. Troubling, to say say the least.
Mm-hmm.
So, what if Songbird don't show?
We need to wait. It's all we can do for now. If she doesn't show, well, then we'll have one other option to consider. But let's table it till morning. We should get some rest.
Fair enough. Cool view, though.
Surreal. All of it.
What's that?
I'd have been home by now. Reading the evening brief, glass of water and 2 sleeping pills waiting on the night table.
Doesn't sound like you miss it much.
See you in the morning, V.
Later. You got a cool glimpse of my tattoos. Alright, well. Hopefully I got some level of sleep. Turn on the most aggressive thing in the morning you could possibly find. Interesting. It's a little too early. I just woke up. It's too early for all that noise. What up? Wow, look at that.
She's not here.
I noticed. Yeah.
Means she's not coming.
You've seen the swarms Hansen has out hunting. Might have nabbed her.
Possibility. One that concerns me the most. I need to find her. You don't leave your people behind enemy lines.
Could I still buy that fairy tale bullshit?
Whatever happened, we have to help her.
Gotta find her myself, sounds like. On my own.
Not entirely. I have just the person to help. Solomon Reed's the name. 7 years ago, he headed up our intelligence efforts in Night City. He and So-Mi were a team. With conflict over, he went into hibernation. So he's out there somewhere. Reed's a man of principle. He can't be swayed, can't be bribed. If there's anyone we can trust now, it's him.
Sleeper agent. No shit. Tell me more. Unless it's like a state secret or whatever.
It is. Of the false bottom drawer variety. Let's say you want to secure your interests on another country's soil. If diplomacy fails, you resort to other means.
Like a military coup?
That's one option. Solomon Reed is another sure one.
Reed guy sounds like an ace up your sleeve. Could have played him already.
Activating a sleeper agent is no simple matter. You'll need a dog whistle.
A what now?
Don't tell him I called it that. It's a signal only Reed will hear. It'll be tricky.
Huh.
There was a secret comms channel accessed only from a Capitan Caliente nearby. The FIA used it before the war. The access code was 0931.
Got a bad feeling, V.
Okay, seems doable.
And I prefer discretion to destruction. I trust that's clear.
So what'll happen next?
Reed will need to screen you. You'll show him this. It means you work for us.
What the?
File will be created for you in the FIA database.
Wait, back up. Telling me I'm a special agent now?
That's right. But taking the oath make it feel more real.
I don't want to work for you.
Yeah, no, let's skip the formal thing.
Is there a problem?
It's just a big commitment, you know? Can't swear to something I don't believe in.
It's your choice. I understand this was sudden.
It's like, hey, I ain't friends with you, pal, and I'm
But
certainly
that
not
would
working
be-
for you.
And don't let the bastards nab you.
You know, like, so that was something that I had a big, like, emphasis on my first playthrough, and I think it's very important to not get lost in the story, because it's very interesting, and it gets complicated, because there's so many characters that get introduced, like I already mentioned, what I kept coming back to mentally for me is, okay, put yourself in V's shoes. Why did V do any of this to begin with? And why V did this was because you're dying. The relic is killing you. And Songbird promised you a cure. Now, even if, let's say you believe that heavily, or let's say you take that with a grain of salt, that's up to you. That's up to the player. However, you have to try, because you know you're dying. So you have to try. And so I kept coming back to Songbird promised a cure. Maybe I don't fully believe that she'll have one, but I have to take a shot because I know I'm dying. So Songbird needs my loyalty the most because she's the one that promised me. We're the ones that had the deal of I help you, you save me. And so it all came back to remember where your allegiances lie. And so at the moment, it's like, okay, fine. We'll play nice with Rosalind Myers and all that stuff. But we're not going to, we have to not get lost in the narrative, you know? We'll play nice with her because we need to find Songbird because that furthers our objective of hopefully helping her and having her save my life, right? And so that was something that I did in my first playthrough, which is I was constantly reminding myself of why I was there and who I should maintain my allegiance to. And we'll take others as they happen, and and there's characters that I'm sympathetic to, but ultimately I have to make a choice on some allegiances and things and whatnot. But overall, I thought I would remind you guys of that it's important to remember where your allegiances lie and what's what. You know what I mean? So. Anyways, okay, so we can break this down. That's a tier 3. I think these are all much less than that. Yeah, they're like 2s and 3s and 1s. Okay. And then that's it's just a knife, which is 5. I'm keeping that one for now until I accidentally scrap it later on, which is sure to happen. Oh, goodness. Anyway, so, we'll play nice with Rosalind for now and all that crap, but we gotta remember that long term, we just need to be on Songbird's team because she's the one that hopefully can save our life. So that's the thing. Anyway, so now we are free of our babysitting job of having to keep her alive. So that's neato. Ooh, more components. But yeah, and I think this is where they open up Dogtown to you.
Made the right call not taking that fascist-ass oath.
I know, I don't trust her.
Some causes are worth pledging your life to, V. This ain't one of them.
Yeah. Fuck the system, fuck Arasaka, fuck the NUSA.
Jesus Christ, V, this ain't some teenage anarchist boot camp.
Dang it, I can never tell. I always think V's gonna be genuine, and then she hits him with sarcasm. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to Johnny. I was trying to be genuine.
No, I was once a corpo jarhead, right? Practically dove into uniform head first. They had a real hard-on for the oath. Repeat after me, bloody fucking blah. But can't remember what I solemnly pledged to do.
Sure you want to talk about this?
Gotta hand it to you, V. Wiser than I was back in the day.
Aw, Johnny. Anyway, but yeah, I always think V's gonna be genuine, and then she hits him with some sort of sarcasm. Like, I'm not trying to be sarcastic, I was trying to be genuine with him. Like, I should have said the top one. It doesn't matter. He certainly didn't look offended. Like, he very much looked like he took it in stride, and he was complimenting me, saying, you're wiser than I was when I was young. Because he jumped into the oath and just did it, and my character obviously is like, forget that. I'm not swearing to some corporation, and certainly not the NUSA. They're just, they're just a big corporation. They're just government, which in a lot of ways is almost worse. A couple of things to sell. We need to sell my inventory because, let me tell you, it's pretty insane in the membrane already. But yeah, I think this is where they open Dogtown to us, I believe. We will find out shortly. But we're just gonna search the front room here and make sure there's nothing else, but
That's smoke mean Dogtown chose a new pope?
Maybe the V crashed Space Force too.
Curious as I am, we got an important call to make.
Interesting. But yeah, so yeah, now I think they open up Dogtown to us. So now we are in Dogtown. As you can see, we have side jobs now. There's some more tarot cards. There is a data terminal. Yeah, so that's sick. We might go grab that data terminal. But yeah, we open up some other stuff here. I think we might highlight that. But yeah, so in Dogtown, these guys, these are the bar guests, or however you say that. They're the private security. They are the cops of this. They're Kurt Hansen's guys. But we are not wanted, so they're not going to immediately be like, you, I know who you are, you know? Oh, hey, Mr. Hands.
Dogtown. My. Yet again with my favorite merc this side of the Sierra Nevadas.
Only did the one gig for you, far as I recall.
And let's not forget our torrid tale of Haitians, netrunners, and animals. You could not have made contact with the VDPs without me. Your source for adventure I am, in Dogtown as elsewhere.
So, you're finally gonna meet in person?
I can say neither yes nor no. In lieu of an answer, I've new work for you. I hope you'll accept. One last thing. How you breached Dogtown's border, I'm not certain. Though I suspect not via the main gate. Irrelevant in any case. I've secured clearance for your future convenience. Your name and likeness now registered in the system, granting unfettered passage over the district threshold. Talk again soon.
Sick. So yeah, Hans, he gives us access to the front door. Our Dogtown streets can run rather narrow, though not by European standards, mind you. You'll require a suitable vehicle, one which I happen to have arranged for you already. Collected at your leisure. You're very welcome. Thanks. A good fixer thinks of everything, don't they? Of course. Safe driving now. So yeah, that tiny little truck, it actually can be convenient because some streets in Dogtown get real skinny. Honestly, it's way over there. I don't need to, like...
I was hoping for some action.
Well, you keep on hoping. I don't want anything you're selling, okay? I mean, I will destroy you if I need to. I have no problem doing it. I was just kind of hoping to head towards my objective without having to deal with your crap. I don't really feel like this is the method, mind you. I mean, I'm gonna try and go this way, but... I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that they just want you to go down to the level. Yeah, it's very much what that looks like. Perfect. Anyway. Alright, so it's over here. But yeah, the streets can get rather skinny, so... sometimes that little truck can come in handy. Ah, here it is. Oh, I was right here. We were right here for this mission, and I didn't even notice. But, you know, I was in the middle of sneaking through legions of enemies, so I had bigger fish to fry at the time. I had bigger issues to deal with. So I wasn't grabbing relics because I was trying not to get killed. Anyway, alright. Relics. So we got those. I think I'm saving this because that's the Manus Blades. This is the projectile launch system, which I don't have. Monowire, which I don't have and don't even like. This one is the most otherwise useful one, because the whole vulnerabilities thing can be really neato. So either one of these. So we're sort of just saving it. I mean, honestly. We're kind of just saving it. Anyway, so that was something that we wanted to do. And then the other thing that I wanted to do, I'm assuming it's going to be through here. I mean, it says it wants me to go... Well, it's because it knows I'm on foot, so it's trying to give me a footpath to do it. So, I'm assuming it's referring to this, because I remember this being a little confusing last time. There we go. Yeah, it wants me to hop up here. Oh, hey! Coach Fred got back to me. Let me say, V, I knew you'd go far, but I didn't think you'd get this far. You're up to the finals against Razor Hughes, pro heavyweight champion. One of the best in the world. This'll fight go down in history. I can feel it. Alright, hey, Coach Fred finally got back to me. Sick. I'm just gonna hop the stairs from the hoodlums. I don't want any part of that. Anyway, but yeah, the streets in Dogtown can get rather narrow. So, we, sometimes having really skinny vehicles can be very convenient. Anyway, we're going all the way up. And then it's over here. Luckily, this part doesn't take long. There we go. The King of Wands. Scroll down here. The King of Wands, the master of planning and unorthodox ideas, an individual who brings people together and radiates inspiration to those they consider friends. However, their enemies will soon find that they are an impulsive, devastating force of nature, capable of breaking oaths and crossing any line, just to see their goal achieved. Goals achieved, sorry. Sick. Okay, some part of me is tempted to, you know, pursue the story. Now that we've talked to Mr. Hands, gigs have opened up now, as you can see. There'll be quite a few gigs over Dogtown. There is actually technically an achievement for doing all of the gigs. But yeah, there's technically an achievement for doing all of the gigs in Dogtown. I already have the achievement. And so we don't have to worry about hitting everything if we didn't want to. I mean, if we want to, just great, do it. But if we weren't, like, specifically feeling it, then don't worry about it. Oh, there you go. The Tanashi T400. Anyway, just give me Jackie's Arch. It's skinny and fast and fun. Alright, so I'm thinking, let's go ahead and go to the final fight. But, I will show you the front gate situation, because we will be entering and exiting a lot. Yes, so I did mention before that you'll see the streets are crawling with guards. We're not wanted. They don't care what we're doing. Oh, wait. We should sell. We should sell things first. Anyway, the guards don't care what we're doing. We're not wanted. You know, they're not going to throw a fit because we're driving around or anything else, so don't worry about it. They just like the NCPD, they only care if we, like, you know, attack somebody or whatever else. That is not a selling thing. It is beneath me. Oh, wait. You think maybe it's down there? Like, maybe it's... I mean, I guess I'll check really quick, but... Oh, there we go. Hang on, I think. This kind of seems like the right deal, does it not? There we go. Beautiful. I figured it out. Okay, so we need to sell things. So... okay, so we can sell that. We can sell all of these, because they don't matter. And we're keeping that crowbar temporarily. This is not the hammer. Show me the thing. It's like, no. It only shows me the equipped hammer. Fine, I'm just going to sell it. Okay, we sold all those. I'm not selling clothes, obviously. Sick. Oh, wait, junk. I always forget junk. There we go. Okay. Lovely. Now that we did that, now let's go ahead and open the stash, which is somehow on the back of this motorcycle. Don't ask questions. And I think we just start mass putting all this stuff away. Hang on, it's... we're almost there. I can see the bottom of the list. I have so many things. No wonder my inventory was so full. There we go. Holy shoot. Okay. Now my inventory is a lot cleaner. Alright, anyway. Now I will show you the gate. So, the gate, you can just roll up to it in any vehicle. It slows you down automatically, so that you can't do 150 through here. And then it'll stop you on... Well, I don't know if it stops you, but definitely stop on this. And then it'll scan you. Then obviously you'll be fine. It'll close the thing. It'll open the gate for you. You're allowed to drive through. It'll temporarily reduce your top speed to like 25. And then you're free. And then that's how you can just go to and from Dogtown right through the main door, and you no longer have to worry about anything else. So that is how it works. It's very awesome, because then you can just like grab a vehicle if you're outside and you're like, hey, I'm gonna go into Dogtown and do this side mission or whatever. You could just come and go with any vehicle you're in, and it's just really convenient. So anyway, we are here for a fight. The final fight, as it were. Now let's go ahead and give it a save. Beautiful. Alright. I don't know how this is gonna go, but It's cool. It's cool. I've never done this, not one time. So.
Alina Lodbogosalla, Yaptanu.
Thank you. I was drinking and I looked up and suddenly there's this woman staring at me. It says like go way around, but I mean, hear me out. Isn't it just through here? Oh, I think we've been in here before. Is this the same mall that I was in that gunfight in earlier? Maybe. Oh boy. Wow, it's like a real whole thing. We're just gonna give it another save.
Aha! Star of the hour. Great to see you, V.
Hi, Fred.
So, what now?
What now, she says. Ha! The title match. You go up against Razor Hughes. Heard of him, haven't you?
I think I've seen posters. He's a pro boxer, right?
He is the boxer. You had your head buried in the sand? Never thought I'd see him here. Because, you know, he's a star athlete with elite corporal sponsors. But then his agent tells us it's a good PR move for him. Razor returning to his roots and all that. Prove he's still a kid from the streets.
Do I even have a shot?
A good question. You good, V? Very good. This guy, he's a machine. Carbon fiber, titanium bones, hydraulic joints. All optimized by Night City's best bioengineer. I don't know. Maybe Victor will have some tips, tricks.
Vic's here?
What? You think he'd miss an occasion like this? But listen, I'll be honest. Don't look too good for you. But maybe that's better, you know? If Razor's winning anyway, maybe you're looking to earn a little something on it.
I'll pass.
Hey, you don't even know what it is yet.
I can guess. So again, I'll pass. I fight to win. Period.
Okay, Jesus, be that way.
Oh, I'm gonna win, pal. Also, it makes sense that Vic's here. He's my boy.
Alright, so are you two ready to fight?
Only one round.
What?
One round. All it's gonna take for you to kiss my feet, beg for mercy.
Right, Shall we?
Almost. Hang on. Vic!
Vic? What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I came to see the fight of the year. Everybody on the street's buzzing about it. Don't let me down now, you hear?
I got you, Vic. I'm doing this for Vic. Alright, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, night citizens, it's time for our heavyweight bout. Facing each other tonight, we have Razor Hughes and Free. Let's hear it. On to your corner.
I don't think people are supposed to be walking around in the ring, you know? Wow, look at this. I'm like a real fight and everything. Oh, hey, Vic. Thoughts?
Hey, how are your spurs before the fight?
Good, but my knuckles are itching.
You won't get far in this sport without confidence. But you know, positive thinking's only gonna get you so far against an opponent like Ray.
He's looking at me, he's huge.
The guy's a tank. Seriously, nanofiber, real skin, shock absorbers. You can knock him on the head with a meat mallet, and he wouldn't even flinch.
Appreciate the pep talk.
Hold on now, I'm not done. He's got a weakness. Had some abdominal muscle swapped out a week ago, and they haven't taken to him fully just yet. You hit him there, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Thanks, Vic. Keep it in mind.
Thanks, Vic.
You two ready? At the gong.
Let's get it.
Sick.
Let's start this thing.
I'm gonna get destroyed.
He's got hit him in the gut.
Easy.
Good! Keep the pressure till he breaks!
It's like the donkey punch in the back of the head.
Your champion. You think this is how it ends? Did I just let you out my grip?
You'd be wise to. Don't think you could take another beating.
This ain't over between us. We'll meet again. Tomorrow, next year. This definitely ain't the last.
See you around then. I suggest you train in the meantime.
Oh, got him. What do you think, Fred? Nothing from you? I just beat the heavyweight champion and it just doesn't, you're just over it? Wait, where's Vic? You think Vic has something to say? What do you think?
Slick work, V.
Had a good coach in my
Dang, I
corner.
had 50 grand for that. There you go. At least Vic said something. Nice talk, Fred. Anyway. Alright. Just got that one. And I think I just did the cyberware stat bonuses. So cyberware capacity cost for cyberware in the Integument system and skeleton. Capacity cost for something system and skeleton. Instant charge for health items and grenades after neutralizing an enemy. That's not bad. I'll take it. Alright. Alright, I keep thinking, hey, a relic point. But, like, I already knew that. Okay, well, Vic, I'm gonna go to your clinic and then and then we'll have something done there. So there you go. I've never actually done that. I mean, honestly, I think I said it before, but the only fight I ever do is the one with the guy that's, like, in 2 bodies. That's the only fight I've ever done. In any playthrough of this game, it's the only one I ever do. I always ignore the rest of it, so it was very different to actually jump in and, you know, like, do the rest. So, alright, so I'm thinking that I kind of want to go to Vic's clinic because I want to check my cyberware. Hey, I'm getting a call from Pan Am.
Need to talk?
I'm email on the moment. Can you come by the camp? I have a problem.
On my way.
Phew, thanks. That's good to hear.
Give me a little more intel. What's your brief?
Well, it would be better to...
Let me guess. Saul, right?
You know me well.
Mm-hmm. See you soon.
Oh. With a little help from my friends. I was listening to Samurai, by the way. That was Johnny's band. Anyway, what? Little help from my friends. The great name Nomad Saga continues. Pan Am's up to something. That girl just doesn't know when to quit, and oh my god, I love her for it. You don't seem to know either, considering you want to go back there. Maybe you could save us some time, pitch a tent in the desert. Think we both know this isn't about the job anymore. That's so funny. Oh, hey, he texted me. Sick. What a show, your alleged V. Thanks. Hey, no problem. Anyway. Okay, isn't it like over here? And then we go through here. Hi, Misty, I love you. And then we go through here, and then we open this, and then we run, don't know, here. Then we open here. Vic, what up? You made better time on the way back than I did.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
Okay, so some things need to be upgraded right out the gate, so we can go ahead and just upgrade that for starters. That one's like super behind. Yeah, I think this is like the old one I had that was like not even into 4 yet. All right, at least we got that one to 5 now. All right, so I think all of my stuff is sitting on 5, I believe. Except, you know, obviously this side, but, you know, we're not, like, into 5+ yet. Which makes sense. Okay, and this is, like, reload and aim speed and stuff. So we can go ahead and get that to 5. And then this is health when you neutralize an enemy. Yeah, super good. Get that into 5. Okay, and then this one is recoil. Very good. Okay, camera detection speed for zooming. Headshot and weak point damaged. That's cool. Luckily, it's very cheap to upgrade, which is a good thing. Okay, well, now we got all my stuff into 5s, so that's slick. At least the things I'm using, you know. Oh, I don't have enough for 5+ on that one. This is just flat armor. It's not bad. Crit chance, that's not bad. Health regen bonus, explosion damage resistance, that's not bad. Stamina cost for shooting. So, like, what is the top tier? 5+? Nope, 5++ is an option if you're, like, rolling in upgrade ingredients. Alright, so at least at the moment, I mean, we don't massively need, tier 4s. Now, we could still get them, because if, on the off chance I ever want to install new cyberware. Now, honestly, we could look, because I do still have some tier 4s and stuff. Movement speed when entering combat. Slows time, 40 when detection speed. When you aim and perform range attacks while sliding, dashing, and dodge. Allows you to aim and perform them. Slows time when you aim a range attack during a slide, dodge, or dash. I almost never do that, like, at the same time. It's like, I do one, and then I do the other one. Crit chance with blades, that's not useful. Increases the farther away you are from an enemy, but I'm usually running around with a shotgun, so that's not useful. Mitigation, so this one is good, just mitigation, just like flat mitigation. So actually, that one's really good. Oh, 26 grand though. Fine. Alright, we can at least get this to 4+, because like just flat mitigation, chance, and strength is very good. Okay, so there you go. We could use maybe a little bit of 4s, but we don't have to go ham bone in the 4s. So, I also don't want to spend too much money on this, because I really need all that money for cars. And I need like 1-point-something million eddies for it, so... I shouldn't be spending money on, like, expensive things. But I almost called that dumb, like, expensive, dumb things like this. That's, like, super useful. It's mitigation. It's chances of, like, either not taking damage or chances of resisting it or something like that. It's gonna help us not die, okay? It's the mitigation chance and the mitigation strength, and it's very good. So I get, like, yes, it's expensive and all that stuff, but, like, it wasn't exactly a waste of my time, okay? Anyway. I'm kind of thinking about swapping outfits. Granted, doing it via here is not the easiest way. If I was gonna swap, maybe doing it at a crib might be easier. Also, it's wild to me that Pan Am has now talked to me, like, twice. And, like, Pan Am calls me all the time, and I still haven't heard from Judy. Oh, there it is, it worked!
Hey, Judy, what's up?
V, can you come over stat?
Something happened?
Yeah. Just come.
Yes. Thank you, Google. Okay, so if you're wondering what just happened, okay, several things. Things have happened. First, the music must chill out. Okay, I'm wearing something different. I changed our outfit. We have a samurai vibe going on. I'm wearing a samurai t-shirt from a 2020 tour, which is cool. And then I'm wearing samurai pants, and they all have the same black and red vibe going on. I put on these really bright red shoes that I have that match the front red of that samurai shirt. And so it all comes together really well. So that's the outfit. The next thing. So I was like, okay, I think I need to straight up Google it. I think I need to Google it why Judy hasn't triggered yet, because she should have. I was like, it feels like it's been way too long since we heard from her, and we've done lots of quests, and I keep looking at I kept looking at our journal, and I was like, I know I didn't do this quest in my last save. I know I didn't do this one. I know I didn't do this one. We definitely did this one. So, you know, I was looking through stuff and I'm like, something's wrong, man. Like, I need it to trigger because we need to get that romance going. And I was like, but it's so weird that, because, like, I kept thinking, like, didn't she call me in my last save? Like, she called me and said, like, hey, you know, and this, you know, you need to come over, something happened. And like I just, you know, it kicks off. It's on her, right? Like I didn't feel like I did anything wrong. I felt like I was waiting for her to like call me. And so I Googled it, and turns out there is a known bug where it's a minor bug, but there is a bug where sometimes if an NPC is supposed to call out to you and like call you or text you, sometimes they just won't. And so the fix is you leave the district that that person is in, and she's either in I think Judy might be in Pacifica or something like that. She's in, but I know she was more city wise, so I specifically went to Westbrook, on the edges here, and then I was like, okay, maybe it didn't work, so that's why I set a waypoint for this. My thought was I'll go to the Badlands and try again. Anyway, and so that wasn't necessary because the fix is you go to a district outside of the one you're expecting the call from, then you wait 24 hours, and you do that by going right here. And so then you could just skip time, and I think it wasn't. I think it might have been 12 hours, not 24. But I just did 24 just to be safe, and I waited 2 days. Just standing around, and then it's a known fix that a lot of the time it'll fix it. You just go outside, you wait at least 12 hours, but maybe 24. I waited 48 hours, and then it should trigger it. So sometimes if NPCs aren't calling you and you're expecting calls, that can fix it. And then apparently it also sometimes works if, say, one of your fixers is waiting to like call you about special cars or something. Some other people were saying if they're waiting for a specific cars to become available, and the fixer's just not calling them, and he should, that can also be a fix. Anyway, so we are going to go to Judy's apartment because I goofed off quite a bit here. There's going to be a chunk of cut footage, and hopefully I'm hoping we can just have time for at least get this started. So we'll see. Alright, Judy, my love, I am coming. But this time, I remember that there's a parking lot in the back. Pal, you better get out of that parking space. Oh, never mind, you despawned. That'll work. Perfect. Yeah, you know, I like to park my vehicles in-game also as perfectly as I do in real life. You know, I'm just cool like that. Judy, darling. Alright, let's give it a save. I'm so happy we're finally doing Judy stuff. I feel like we're like 12 hours overdue. I feel like we're so far overdue. Judy.
In the bathroom. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's not good.
Herself to express her undying gratitude to you for saving her ass.
I'm not gonna be mean.
I was only gone an hour. How did this happen? I don't know. Told you. Evie was lying in bed like always when I went out. And I got back to... Fuck. If I'd just known, I'd have... Don't blame yourself. Won't solve anything. I should have sensed something. That it was off. Stop. Couldn't watch her 24/7. She'd made up her mind. Would have found a way. Always. Gotta do something with her. Don't want any trouble. I'm calling the badges. Can you carry her to the bed?
As if that'll change anything.
Johnny, please. I mean, Judy asked. I don't know. Like, I don't know if you should move her or not, but Judy asked.
Report an accidental death. North side, Jackson Street. No. No imminent danger. Suicide.
Just gonna...
No! Today! What part of dead don't you understand? No, she was not pronounced dead by trauma team. If she'd have had coverage, we wouldn't be talking. And fuck you. If you don't want to move your asses, why don't I come down to the precinct and trash it into bits? Now will you come and arrest me, you pussies?
Oh dear. She's very upset.
Fine. I don't give a fuck what you write me up for.
So, you know, being useful as usual. You okay, Judy?
They'll be here soon.
Yeah, with guns drawn, I imagine. Not good.
Told me to keep her on ice until tomorrow. Can you believe the balls?
All things considered, you let him off pretty light. Had it been me, they'd have gotten an earful like nobody's biz.
Not good.
Put something on her. I'd rather she look like a person than a body. Did you wait outside?
Mm-hmm.
Close the door, V. Please.
Not good. Not good. So, Evelyn made a choice, obviously. Oh, I still have her cigarette case, apparently. Which is funny, because I don't smoke.
Bum a cig.
I don't smoke, so you can have them.
Didn't know you smoked.
Quit. It's been years. But right now I need something besides air in my lungs. Please, V, just one.
Anything for you, babe.
Fine, here.
That was her smoke case.
Indeed.
Wanna hold on to it?
No. You seem to like it. Keep it.
I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing, I
glad
guess.
It's you that has it, actually.
But I don't smoke. I guess I'll keep it for, I don't know, Johnny, even though he's not real. It's confusing. I don't know. I carry a lighter and cigarettes, even though I don't smoke. Whatever.
Fuck, Evie.
Yeah, it's not good.
I let her down. I thought if I gave her some space or time, she'd get back on her feet.
I mean, you might have.
I don't know what to say. Never was any good at this stuff.
No, you don't need to talk. You did more for her than anyone else.
I had a motive to find her, Judy. You know that.
It's what you bring that counts. You gave her the freedom to choose.
Yeah, maybe. Just never imagined she'd choose this.
Her condition, couldn't think about anything else. Tech-wise, she was clean. Doll Shard was operational, uncorrupted. So, psychological trauma. Had to be that. Did some more digging in her virtues, found Woodman.
He kept her. And had his way with her. The things he did. And once he got bored, he pawned her off.
Wait, so you found other recordings?
Had another look at the corrupted ones. You know, lots of static. Hard to pick up anything, really. At some point, I stumbled on something like an echo of the spat we'd had. Last time we saw each other. But I know she wasn't scrolling.
Why was it saved as a virtue?
Got no explanation for it. Maybe she recalled it later, relived it, almost. Implant could have been on when, you know, as a defense mechanism, escaping into the past so as not to live in the present.
I zeroed Woodman. Didn't plan on it, just how the chips landed. Glad I did, though.
Me too. I can't even imagine.
Are you okay, Judy?
Still, it's not enough. There's so many more like him.
I know.
Gotta be something I can do about it.
Like what?
Don't know yet. Think I'll call Suze. Thanks, V. Sorry, but I'd rather be alone now. Promise to keep in touch.
Yeah, please call me.
Sure you don't need anything?
No, but sweet of you to ask.
Anything comes up, holler on the hollow.
I'll be here as fast as possible. You take precedence over anything, Judy. I love you. More than anything. Phantom Liberty, my own crisis of the relic killing me. All of it is just small potatoes in comparison to my love for you. I was like, it's fine, I'm dying, but who cares about that? She needed me. What are you two doing near my car, hmm? Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Look at my shoes. I was like standing on top of my car for no reason. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. There's, we finally started Judy's stuff. Yes! Okay, so now, to my knowledge... Oh, I was curious about that. Sick, look at that engine. That's a big honking engine. Anyway, so yeah, I was curious, so now, to my knowledge, I think, now that the ball's rolling, I think we're just waiting on her to call me. I think she'll call me, text me, as we do stuff, now that the ball's actually finally rolling, and we should be hearing from her, so... That is ideal, and I will keep a better eye on it now that we finally got it to move forward. I will keep a better eye on it just in case, and hopefully it should just go forward naturally now, and we will focus on Judy stuff. As soon as anything comes up, we will jump on anything Judy related immediately. And so otherwise, in the meantime, we'll probably more or less continue working on Phantom Liberty, is going to be our, for the most part, focus. We'll continue hitting little side stuff and things like that, in an effort to save money, because I need like 1-point-something million eddies to buy all the cars, and there's an achievement for that, and it's one of the only achievements I have left that I reasonably want to get. Most achievements are for like netrunner stuff and like doing all kinds of like hacking and things, and I don't really care very much about net running and hacking and that kind of vibe. It's not my vibe. And then there's other achievements too, I think, but I think one of the ones that's actually feasible, I mean difficult, but feasible, is the just buying all the cars. And to my knowledge, you actually don't have to buy all of them. I think a lot of people have reported that if you get close, you're like within 2 cars or 4 cars, it'll just pop for you anyway. I think I've heard some people talking about that, and so, but for the most part, we'll continue just working on Phantom Liberty, and we'll be waiting on bated breath for Judy to be calling us so that we can pursue that, because we are overdue. I'm just really happy that we got that rolling, because this did not happen to me in my last save. She just called me a long time ago at this point. I feel like at this point, I think I was in the middle of Phantom Liberty. I was like somewhere in the early part or in the middle of, or, you know, I was like knee deep in Phantom Liberty stuff when Judy started, like, when Judy and me were like several missions in. Because I remember I kept stepping away from Phantom Liberty to go right to Judy stuff. And I remember I did it several times because she has like 4 or 5 missions or something. And so I remember that I did it several times, that I would step away from these big things I was doing and go help Judy. And so it's funny that in some ways that's very similar to what we're doing, but we did more on the base map, I feel like, more or less than I did on my first save before I started Phantom Liberty, and we still haven't triggered any Judy stuff. So definitely behind on that, but she'll be priority as always going forward. And otherwise, we'll work on Phantom Liberty, continue exploring, saving money, and just doing our thing, man. So anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.